Yeah, remember this is our meeting scheduled for 9:30. Like I told you guys, I'm waiting for you guys to come on. Um, we've already scheduled this for 9:30, and I'm sure you still remember our topic. You still remember our topic. So let's go. Yeah, let's go. It's late. I know most of you must have slept, or and others must be doing one or two things right now. But this live stream is going to be a quick one. It's going to be a quick one. Yeah. It is just to share about relationships, either friendship or relationship, be it casual or intimate. I need to hear it, your experience, because there are things we do not know about relationships, friendships. Listen, I don't know. Most people easily make friends. You meet someone today and bam, it becomes your friend. You know, it's so easy for most of you to make friends. Very simple. Most of you, you know, easily make friends. And you see that those friends do not last. Those easily made friends do not last. Yeah, because before you call someone your friend, you should know who that person really is. I don't mean the person's status, I mean the person's inner self. Inner self. Yeah. When you do not know about someone much, you don't really have to come out and call that person your friend. You don't. You know why? Because when you check out the definition of friends, of friendship, who is your friend? I'll always define it as somebody who can displease him or herself to please you. That is your friend. Hello, darling. How are you doing? Um, like I said, definition of who your friend is. A friend is someone who can displease him or herself to please you. So now you ask yourself, those people you've always called your friend, can they actually displease themselves or themselves to please you? Can they do that? Have you had any friend who can actually displease him or herself to please you? Those are the people you go come out and beat your chest and say, yes, she is my friend. He is my friend. All right? Now, there are things people do not know about friends. You don't just make friends because you have your self, you have your spirit, you have things that governs you. All right? Thank you. You have things that governs you. You have so many different things. You have the spirit that leads you. You don't know the spirit that leads the other person. You don't know what the kind of thing the other person does. Okay? So you don't just come out and call everybody you see your friend. Because most people's spirit do not tally with yours. That's why most friends do not acknowledge your success. They don't like it when you're succeeding more than them. They become envious. They envy you. All right? They come out to be against you. Not that you are bad to them. Not that you've done anything against them. But because of the fact that you are progressing more than they are. That's why most of them become envious of you. You get it? So you don't just go out, see anybody and call that person your friend. you first of all know the inner spirit that controls him or her. Is it a spirit that will tally with your own spirit? Is it somebody that lives your kind of life? Is it somebody that have your kind of morale? Is it somebody that moves along with your own perspective? All right? Because most people, you call them your friend, yes, but when you do something, they get irritated. They'll be like, why did she have to do that? And most of them are as bad as not even coming to tell you before you. They'll just say it and then gossip it. Yet they call themselves your friend. Okay? Yet they call themselves your friend. A friend who can talk behind you is not your friend. You should have a friend who will stand even when you are not there to defend you no matter what. You call somebody your friend, somebody who can just, displease himself or herself for you, for your sake, just to make sure you're happy. Somebody who can give anything just to please you. Somebody who can do anything just to make sure you're happy. Those are the people you can call your friends. You don't just come out and see anybody on the way just because both of you enter the same vehicle, just because he or she is your classmate, just because you met that person in a salon, and then after some discussion you change contacts and bam, both of you are friends. No. That's why most friends kill their friends. Because of what? Enviousness. You should know somebody's background. You should know somebody's spirit. You should know somebody's do's and don'ts before you can come out to beat your chest and call that person your friend. You should know whatever. Should be sure that what you like is what that person likes. You should be sure that what you don't like is equally what he or she does not like. Let me tell you, most friend spirit pull you down. In most of the things you do, your business, your career, you'll be looking for who is pulling you down. You don't know is that friend, that person you call your friend. What he or she carries matters. What he or she has inside of him or her matters a lot. Because most of them pull you down financially and otherwise. Yes. Okay? Most of you do a lot of things. So what I want you to do today is endeavor to know what you really want, what works for you, before you bring another person into your life. Whatever works for you is not what works for another person. So you don't just engage yourself with somebody else and call that person your friend. What works for you might not be what is working for another person. What you serve may not be what somebody is serving in the secret. So you don't go and entangle yourself around somebody using you to shine. And then tomorrow he comes out to call you. Of course, they will camouflage. Of course, most of them camouflage, especially at your success. They will come and tell you, I'm happy. You think you are really, really happy, but no, they are not. They are not happy. So please, like I said, this live stream is going to be a quick one. It's not really something else, but something happened last week that prompted this talk about friendship. A friend lured a friend out to be kidnapped. A friend, somebody that has been friends with a woman, a woman actually lured her girlfriend out to be kidnapped. Somebody who has been your friend for over 10 years, you can actually lure out to be kidnapped. And after a huge ransom was paid, this woman was still killed. You can imagine. You can imagine how long this lady has nurtured hatred. You can imagine how long this lady has nurtured envy for this other person. Because it is only hatred and envy that could cause such thing. She has always hated her. But this is the same woman who visits her home, stays with her, claims to be enjoying things with her, claims to be in good terms with her, claims to, oh my God. Please be watchful of whom you call your friends. If your friend cannot displease him or herself to please you, then that person is not worthy to be called a friend. If your friend cannot do anything good for you, then that person is not your friend. If your friend is not happy at your success and upliftment, that means that person is not your friend. You don't just come out and call people your friend. People you see out there, you call them your friend. Somebody you don't even know his or her background. You don't know where he or she's coming from. You don't know the kind of God she serves. You may be serving a living God, you don't know what he or she serves in the secret. Yet you come out to call him or her your friend. Then at the end of the day, he will be behind your downfall. He or she will be behind your downfall. He or she will be busy praying you down. Endeavor to watch what you keep as friends. Most of them are witches and wizards. Yes, they are responsible for your downfalls. Most of them do everything and anything to make sure that you're not higher than them. They don't like it when you're succeeding. They don't like it when you're higher, like when things are moving fine for them. Let me tell you one story about myself. Like I said before I started this, if you check the 20 minutes live stream I made, telling you guys the time for this talk, you see that I was here before. But let me just tell you a story about myself. I used to have this friend of mine whom I love so much. We attended the same university and we graduated the same day. Now, just because I graduated with a higher score or whatever, she became envy. I never knew she was envious of me. I never knew she was jealous. So now we still became friends. Her husband was staying in Holland and the guy had an issue. So I brought her into my house. Then I was living in a tenant's house. I brought her with an only son of ours. We were staying together in my house. I pay her son's school fees because she, nothing was moving. So I usually pay her son's school fees. I take care of her, because her rent expired in her own house. Then she was living larger than myself. So the rent expired. They could not pay. So I first brought her into my home to stay with us. I pleaded with my husband to allow us stay. He accepted and we were staying. I did everything, virtually everything for her. I even had to sell one of my gold jewelry that I got when I was in the university just to make sure I make up money, adding with the little she had and the little her mother gave her to pay for her apartment. Now we paid for her apartment so she can move back into her home. So, my dear, after paying for her, we became friends. We were still friends. Everything was rosy. She visits, I visit, we were going to churches, places, seeking for solution for her husband and all that. So at some point when I got this my house, I built this house. When I built this house you're seeing, I was like, I never told her. I needed it to be a surprise. So I the day doing an opening party, I called her. Okay, 2 weeks before then, I told her that we were going to do something. There's a party, you know. She said, okay. I told her about the house. I told her I'm opening this house. She was like, wow, you didn't tell me, you kept it off from me all this. So I said, yes, because I wanted it to be a surprise. And actually, in this compound, I have an upstairs for tenants in the same compound. And me, why I'm telling you this is for you to know, for you to learn, because I know it's going to add a lot of things to what I'm saying. So now in the tenant house that is outside my compound, it's already night. I would have shown you. I have that one at heart when I was building that room, because I know I was going to give her one flat inside there, because the going was so bad for her because of the fact that her husband was still in jail. Now, I called her, baby, we are going to celebrate. I am opening this house, CCC. She was like, okay, fine. She helped me, came, we cooked together with my siblings and other people. Do you know that after um, that party, after cooking, after everything, people started coming. She told me that she was coming. She left. I never saw her again until the party ended. I was calling her, I was calling her, I was calling her. She was not taking her calls. I was like, is there a problem? I even had to, for the kind of love and acceptance I have for that girl, this friendship of ours started back in the days. So it has been a long time friendship. Okay, so even my parents know her parents knows me, even before we both got married. So I was like, what's going on? Somebody that just told me, okay, that she's coming, she should go home and get a change of clothes and she'll be back. I was like, I hope she's fine. I even had to leave my guests here, told my sisters and other people to take care of the guests, that I'll be back. I just rushed out to check on her. Lo and behold, she was just seated comfortably in her house and her phone was ringing. She refused to pick the call. What did that show you? Not knowing what I have at heart for her. What did that show? It shows that she is not happy. Okay, it didn't end there. It did not end there. I kept on, I was like, babes, I've been calling you. You're not taking your call. Is there a problem? Are you okay? What's going on? She said, oh, she didn't know that her call was ringing. I said, I've called like 20 times. You're not picking. Why? Okay, fine. You told me you're coming to dress up. And I was even scared if you had an issue along the line, or if there's any problem. I said, okay, I will have to leave you since you're not yet dressed. Okay, I'll have to leave you. When you're dressed, you can come over to the house. I left some guests. She was like, okay, that she's coming. I never saw her again. From that day, she started keeping mute on things that concerns me. From that day, she stopped calling me. I noticed she started, limiting the number of calls. She started limiting a lot of things that we both shared together. I don't know if you're learning anything or observing anything. So, you see that she just portrayed it. She just told me that my success is not, like my success is a no-no for her. It's a no, no, no for her. I was like, I don't know. I checked and checked all around. I've never done anything to displease her. I've never done anything that will, make her sad as to ignore me or keep, distance from me. I was like, what could this be? From that day, she never visited my house. She doesn't even call me. I call her. I call. Most times she picks. Some other times she may not pick. I don't know. I don't want to go further. But I want you to know from this story of mine now, to understand what I mean by most people are not meant to be called your friends. Yes, you may genuinely love them, but inside of them, they don't feel the same way. They don't feel the same way you do. So you watch the kind of people you keep as friends. Watch the kind of people that's around you. The kind of people that flocks around you and say that or assume to be your friend. What you're thinking may not be what they are thinking. How you feel for them may not be how they feel for you. Yes. May not be how they feel for you. Look at this lady that died last week. She was lured out by somebody she called her friend. They kidnapped and killed her. Okay? So that is very, very bad. That is very, very bad. Alright? So, I don't know. Most people may think otherwise. But I need you all to be careful. The days are evil. People are bad. People are evil. Jealousy and envy is full everywhere. Jealousy and envy is everywhere. You have to be very, very careful with the things you do. You have to be very, very careful with the things you do. Okay? Nigeria is bad now. There is hardship. A lot of people are nurturing evil. Hardship has turned the minds of a lot of people. Hardship has turned the hearts of the minds, they are thinking, the minds of a lot of people. Their thinking nature is no more the same. Either they make it by hook or by crook. They want to belong. And they don't care who stands on their way. They don't care how they make it. They don't care what they do. They don't care how you feel. They just want to be there. And that's it. They jump over and they step over anything that stands as a stumbling block. So please, endeavor to be careful. Sometimes keep little secrets. Do not disclose every of your thing to anybody. Keep some things as secrets. I repeat, do not disclose everything you do to somebody, to people around you, to somebody you call your friend. Yes, do not disclose. Don't be too free. Don't be too free. Don't be too carefree. Some people are just carefree that, they tumble themselves in and out to someone else. Don't be too carefree. Don't be too carefree. I know most of you are talking about my wig. Yes, it needs to be revamped. It's an old wig anyways. It needs to be revamped. A lot of you have written about my wig, but it's not a problem. It's a very good hair, but it needs to be revamped. It's been a while I revamped it last. So that's it. I don't know if any of you has anything to say about this. You can still add. But just that I felt like coming up to say it. Because many people has fall victims about this same thing. Many people has fall victims about this same issue. My friend, your friend will be paid to bring you out. My friend, my friend, my friend. Your friend will carry your secrets out. My friend, my friend, my friend. The same friend will tell people, don't give it to her. Don't see that contract. He cannot give you what you want. He cannot deliver. Your friend. Why will he get that contract? For what? Who is he? Who is he? What can he do? He can't even do it. He will go behind you to speak ill things about you. He will go behind you to tell people against you. Yes. He will go behind you to say bad things about you. Oh, yes. He's my friend. He's my friend. They'll pay him. He will bring you out. My friend, let me tell you, it takes only somebody who is close to you to kill you. Yes. Yes. Your enemy penetrates you through that person that is close to you. Because your enemy knows that he cannot come out to kill you. He can't come out to give you something to eat and you accept. Of course, it's your enemy. You accept, even though you accept it, you throw it away. Even though you most times you may not accept, or if you accept, you can just accept it and throw it away. So that enemy of yours will use that person that is very close to you. That person that will give you something and you fully accept it and eat it without any fear. That's who they will use. Oh yes. When people want to kill people, what they do is to get close to whoever that is closer to that person. That's the person that is going to bring him or her out for you. That's the way they operate. So please mind the people you disclose things about you to. Mind the people you call your friends. Mind the people you mingle with. Mind the people who are around you. Because most things that is happening in your life, they are not happy about it. Most success, most uplifting, most things, even the office you work, you see that when things are moving fine for you, they don't like it. They start talking about you, talking against you. If you are promoted in your office, you discover that a lot of people will keep away from you just because you were promoted. Then you will check it and you see that you've not done anything against them. You did not offend them. But you see them, they will start talking about you. Most people that don't even know you very well, they'll start saying all sort of things against you just to tarnish that image. Just to tarnish that image. So if you believe me, if you will hear, mind the people you call your friends. As a married woman, do not mingle with singles. You have no business with a single lady. Yes, a single lady must envy you. That's a must. A must. Yes. You have no business with a single woman. Why? Because when you come out to tell that lady, my husband did this for me. My husband bought this for me. My husband gave me money. My husband came back. He bought me beautiful clothes. He got me this handbag. He will see, he or she will see the clothes you're putting on and will be like, your clothes is fine. You say, my husband got it for me. Do you think she's happy? Everything, my husband. Do you think she's going to be happy? No way. So as a married woman, you have no single thing that could possibly connect you with a single girl. Nothing. You can be casual friends. Nothing is meant to connect you with a single lady. Now, both of you are no more in the same class. If she were to be your friend before now, please abstain gradually, because the level has changed. Because envy and jealousy is going to come in. By the time you talk about your husband, talk about your kids, she will stay and wonder. She will imagine having a family. She will be sad. Yes, she will be sad. So you have no business as a married woman with a single girl. Because you might come out to tell her, oh, I just had a little quarrel with my husband. Or my husband did this. I don't even like how he did this. I don't like how he shouted. And that's where your downfall starts. You see her giving you a wrong advice. She'll be like, that stupid man. Didn't you give it back to him? Why would you keep quiet? Why will he be treating you that way? Who the hell does it? Doesn't he know you're so beautiful? Do you know you're still sharp? You're still beautiful, that if you come out from that marriage today, another man will marry you. She'll so tell you things that's going to worsen the whole situation. Keep away from single girls if you are a married woman. You have no business with them. No match. No match. Then if you are a married man, you have no business with a single man, a bachelor. You have no business with a bachelor. Because you come back to tell that bachelor of yours that's your friend, oh, my wife did this. I told my wife this, and she disobeyed me. She did this to me. She did that. You'll be like, you did not slap the living thing out of her. Why would you tolerate that? I can't tolerate it. A woman I married with my money cannot come and tell me what to do in my own house. My own house. How can a woman come and tell me what to do? I can't keep it. I can't tolerate it. I'll just slap the devil out. He has started deceiving you. Of course, you don't expect him to tell you anything good. You don't expect him to tell you to endure. He has no experience about marriage. He has no experience about anything called marriage. He has not tested it. There's no how he will ascertain if it is good or bad. It is only something that you've tested that you can come out and testify. So, what do you expect to hear from him or her? So please, if you are married, I repeat, if you are married, be you a guy, a single guy, be you a married guy, be you a man or a woman, you have no business with a single person. Singles should mingle, while the married ones should mingle. Yes. Should do what? Mingle. But when you're mingling, be very, very careful of your steps. Be very, very careful of what you disclose. As a married woman, whatever conflict you have with your husband, let me tell you, no home is sweet as. No home is sweet. Every home has a leaking roof. I repeat, every home has a leaking roof. It is left for the two of you to go back into that room where you started and make it up. It's left for you and you and your husband, you and your wife, to go back to that bedroom and to complete what you started. You don't come out to disclose your family, your family issues with your friends outside. You don't know what they feel about you. Yes, most of them have been seated patiently waiting for a day like that. Most of them has been waiting for such thing to happen. Then you give them the room to come in, to scatter it. So please, a married man and a married woman who has a conflict and their conflict lasts till the next day are not supposed to be together. If you have a conflict with your wife, if you have a conflict with your husband, endeavor to make up. endeavor to make up that same day. Do not allow it to exceed that same day. I repeat, do not allow it to exceed that day. Make up and move on. To be able to make up, have it at the back of your mind that no home is a god. No home is perfect. No marriage is perfect. No marriage is perfect. It takes a lot for two people who are of different gender, different character, different moves, different lifestyle, different do's and don'ts, to live together, come together, stay under one roof, and live their lives. It's very difficult. And I tell you, one has to step down for the other. You don't rack shoulders. The wife is bringing up shoulder, and the husband is equally bringing up shoulder. No. You as the wife, you need to step down. You need to step down. Because there is a head of the family. He is still the head, and give him that benefit of doubt that he is the head. Give him that room. Give him that honor. It's his title. Let him deal with it. Leave it for him. Do not drag. And as an intelligent, exposed, mature man, it's not everything that you come out to show that you are the man of the house. Most times, leave your wife to have her way. For peace to reign. Allow her to have her way. For peace to reign. You don't show off. You don't just, in everything you say, oh, I am the man, I am the man. Why would she take that decision without me as the man? I am the man. So compulsorily, whatever I say must stand. Please, that is the beginning of your problem. Most times, allow her. She's equally the head of the family. It is both of you. You are not only the head of the family. It is both of you put together. You are both the head of the family. So most times, call her attention in some things. In some decisions, allow her to make it. Allow her to add. Do not always see it and your decision is final. No. Women love it when you acknowledge them. They love it when you accept them. They love it when you respect them. Yes. So endeavor to give her the maximum respect and acknowledgement that she deserves. And you see her putting you in the front. Thank you very much. I wouldn't want this live to take much time, a lot of time. So hoping to see you guys this week. Have a gracious, wonderful, fulfilling week ahead. Thank you. I am having some network issues and it's really disturbing this live, so I wouldn't want it to cut in any way. And I think my network is bad. I can see it from here. So you guys have a great night, a loving night, and please endeavor to be careful. Endeavor to be careful. I repeat, be careful with the people around you. Be careful with the people that comes close to you. Be careful with the people that calls themselves your friend. I know most of you had experienced a lot of things about friendship. I know a lot of you. So learn from your mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. I repeat, learn from your mistakes and never to do them again. Thank you very much. And you have a great and wonderful night, wonderful week, wonderful month, and the rest of it. Ember months shall be nice, fulfilling to you, shall be fruitful to you. We will all live to see the next year. We will all live to enter the next year together with good health and love. Thank you and God bless you all.